ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Chris Archer is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. And he'll step off and try and reset. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the first for Boston. Tampa Bay coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
David Price will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, we'll see a lot of fastballs from him, but primarily the one that is running from the arm side into the hitter. You'll see some guys get knocked back off the plate. You may see somebody get knocked down, but it's not intentional. He's really just trying to get that good movement that maybe jammed the hitter.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Logan
In
Morrison.
now, Logan Morrison. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Line drive to left. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Into the box now, number 85. And he puts it on the ground to second. Beckham takes it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll go to the bottom. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting fifth, center
Standing
fielder,
in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-1 from Price. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rays are challenging the previous
All right, we'll
play.
take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. He's held in check here. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hard hit towards center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The second for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Profar going back on it to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the Tampa Bay third.
Batting 8th. Second baseman.
At the plate, Tim Beckham.
Tim Beckham.
Hit out toward second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th. The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
Iglesias.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for
Number
another
85.
chance. Number 85. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Number 85 is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His first homer here in the series. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. If the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. That one's in there, 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off so he gets something he wants to hit.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
In for strike 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out. So
Now
striding forward now,
Center
Kevin
fielder,
Kiermaier.
Kevin
1 in, 1 out,
Kiermaier.
and 1 on here in the inning. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Wilson Ramos.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Digging in once again,
Now batting
Dustin
number 15,
Pedroia.
second
1 for
baseman,
2 on his
Dustin
line so far in the game. Line to the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nice job of hitting the ball where it's pitched. There's no way he's able to take it through that hole if he tries to pull it. Stayed with it and drove it into right field.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jose Iglesias waits on deck. The 3-2 now from Price. Grounded back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Jurickson Profar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A little bit outside. 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Barnes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores from second to make it a 2-2 ball game now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
3-1. Here's Price on 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He comes in 1 for. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he strikes out. And, oh, boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, number 85. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Here's Archer on 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Striding in. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's set down 1 away.
Number 3.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Price is ready. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Ready with the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Wilson Ramos.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Now a ball pulled hard, but fouled off to the left.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Barnes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Rays strand a pair. They trail it here 4-2. Brad Brock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Brad.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the 1st out.
Now batting number 15, second baseman.
1 away, and here's the
Pedroia.
2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Pedroia rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Set. Here's the 3-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits. Step. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High pop-up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Jurickson Profar. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Tanner Roark has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. High hop, and he barehands it. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Jr.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Beckham. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
8th inning now for the visiting Red Sox as they lead this one over their American League Eastern Division rivals. You get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Mitch Moreland will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Carson Smith answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble.
Carson Smith.
The 2-1 home to Longoria. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Joe Kelly
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, number 85, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. If they're going to be able to throw a lot freer, that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. The 1-1 pitch. Hey, look out as he threw behind him at head level. It's ball 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here comes the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat. Craig Kimbrell, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia is there for it. 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Jake Bowers will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Ready with the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a high pop-up. Bogarts is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The shortstop, number 1.
Digging in, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Jock Peterson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.